Just as a woman, I don't listen to all the pressure. I know my life will get much better. I'm a man of perception. I know where I'll be. They can't tell me anything, 'cause I can see. Say what you won't pull me down. Know that I'll be a giant man in town.
I'm going to title this, Maybe I Shouldn't Be Afraid. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to break down a human or a man by shapes. What do you mean shapes? A circle, a square, and a triangle. How? Oh, well, let's start out with the circle. For the head. Maybe a circle for the chest. Okay? Maybe a square for the stomach. Alright? Well, maybe triangle right here. See this area with a triangle? That would be like the those thing that's on your neck. I don't know exactly called. I'm not sure exactly what that's called. But it makes a man's neck look powerful. Anyway, then there's the, we'll figure it out later. I'll remember it later. And there's another one. Circle here, and here, for the shoulder blade. Then you have the bicep and the forearms. Using shapes. See this part, and then just extend. Look at this part. Right? Breaking down a human will take a while, but if you think about it more like shapes, it's a little bit easier. It doesn't make it as complex. See? Think about it, breaking it down like balloon animals. Like a balloon animal's form. Like balloon animal is basically like this. If we think about our body being broken down like that, with a circle, square, and triangle are attached to each other, or moved around in different ways, they form the pieces that we wanted to form, or the figure, or individual, or whatever object we're drawing. Don't be afraid. Because it's not anything else but this. Look at this. The circle's right there. The circle's right here. There's a circle right there. This is like a box shape right here. Another box shape right here. Again, the triangle right there. I showed you the triangle when I went like that. You don't need to be afraid. Just think about it inside out. You're moving around. It's easier for me to draw without this device I'm using. But right now, I'm doing this so that you guys can see what I go through in order to create a character. I have to break it down and think about it, visualize it in shape, form. If I don't, it won't come out as just like I think about structural. That's not really a word, but it won't have some kind of base or form to it. It'll be more like jello, because there's nothing really holding it up. It's more like a skeleton kind of form. That's what the shapes form. They form like skeletons. And skeletons form like this, basically. You have the head. Of course, you know. And then there's the rib cage. It could be really pretty wide, actually, depending on the person. And that's in the form of a circle. I did the circle first, and I brought the rib cage around. Then there's the spine comes behind it, right? And then the hip bone. I mean, you can change. You need to and look at reference actually to draw it. I'm just drawing a simple hip bones so you can see what's happening. This is the bone that holds the socket like this the thigh bone, and then you have the kneecaps, and then the shin bone. Actually, there's two of these. And then you have the feet. Not sure if you can see the feet on there. There'll be bones, just like a lot of bones in here. Now you're gonna have the clavicles and the shoulder blades. That's what it is. Yeah, clavicles and shoulder blades, and the bicep, which stops right underneath the rib cage. There's a type again, just like the shin muscles. The forearm, it too has two bones. You can feel it if you put your hand on it. The bicep only has one bone. A lot of muscle go over it. And then you have the hands. This and this and this and this. The shin bone, I'm sorry, the forearm bones are basically the same size as the bicep bone. And then you have the collar meat right here, muscle that goes back there, right? And then here's the shoulders, the muscle, build the muscle up, right? That's on the shoulder behind. And those rib cage muscles right there. The rib cage is formed like this. So then it goes down. Right? This area is left so that you have the abdomen muscles. It goes all the way down here area. And you have the buttocks, and you have the thigh muscles. They form over here, and they go down to here. Hold on. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see all this clearly, but this is basically how everything's formed. You basically, if you break everything down, you can actually see that. I mean, it's easy to see on a very, very thin man. Now I don't expect you to create the skeleton right off the bat, from the skeleton straight to the muscle to the man. I'm just showing you a breakdown. That takes time to learn, because you need to learn all about the anatomy, all the muscles and stuff like that, in order to actually form a great figure. But this is basically a breakdown, and if you've seen what was happening, how I built the body, it went straight from form. You seen the skeleton build up, and then from skeleton put the skin on. You can eventually erase that, but that's basically how it works. You know, it's, you're not actually, you can't actually see all the muscles on here, because that was going to take a long time to explain all that. I just wanted to show you that it's basically this basic step. You think about how everything formed from a basic shape, the structure and skeleton. You need all that. So when you create all that, you go from, when you think about something like this is basically a more powerful kind of man compared to just an average hand, but it'll have more beef and muscles on it. But you have to think about mass and stuff like that, and now you will put more muscles on the bigger the person is. But that's basically it. Okay? So if you like that video, like and subscribe. Okay? And hopefully a comment on us. We'll see you next time. Later.